What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Factz podcast show. Welcome to the Factz podcast show. I know it's been a while since we last did a show. I know I was trying to do this setup stream with the NFL, the whole draft situation. I want to apologize to that and the fans that's listened to us. I was trying to get a live stream setup of the show. If you would have watched the first couple of 5 minutes, everything was going good. Then after a while, everything just went away. So that's kind of an error on my end, and I want to apologize for that. But today, we're back. Got my man Eli in the building with me.
What's going on, man?
Not much, bro. I'm just happy to have you in. He couldn't even tune into the live stream himself, because if he would have been able, I would be able to get him. I wanted to see if I can call to get him up. So a lot of things just didn't go right. But again, we're working on the kinks and getting that stuff, trying to get a better product out to you. But as far as you guys know, I'm pretty much sure if you're an avid draft guru or whatever you want to be, whatever you want to call yourself, I'm pretty much sure you're familiar with the picks that went down. There's a lot of surprises in the draft. I know Eli got a couple of surprises that he want to talk about. I got a couple of surprise picks that I want to talk about. I also thought a receiver should have went off the board first, but I can't complain either way. Also, I got a couple bones to pick while we getting started in the show. I'm really upset that nobody drafted Dylan Moses. Nobody. And I'm kind of upset on that end, although he did sign as a free agent with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to congratulate him on that, but still, I think he deserved to get drafted. We're going to touch bases on that. Also, another tight end that I liked, it was Miller Forrestall. He went to Tennessee, if I'm not mistaken. I thought he should have got drafted. I know them two are better than half the people in the 6th and 7th round that got drafted. So for them not to get drafted, I have a bone to pick about that. And I'm going to get in that, and I'm going to show you the stats throughout the years, what they did. But and also, if you've been watching the draft and also been keeping up with the news lately, Aaron Rodgers wants out of Green Bay. We talked about it on the last show, but looks like it's gonna be a messy offseason this upcoming season, you guys. If you've been watching, it's gonna be a messy offseason. I don't see this ending well. It's been reports that he wanted the general manager fired, which I said on the show to Eli before. What you did is a fireable offense, and what you did can turn a player off.
Right.
So we're gonna get in all in and break it down. But right now, we're gonna go over the draft picks that might shock some people. I know some people were shocked again. Follow the Factz podcast show. You see it displayed on your screen. You also can follow us on YouTube at the Factz podcast show. Like, subscribe. If you're watching this, like, subscribe, comment. If you want to be able to chat with us, leave a comment. Or also you can comment on my Twitter page, which I have up right now. You can comment right under the Join Us Live in 5 minutes about to start post. Leave your comments. I'm finna write it in as we go on the show. Yeah, so you can either leave your posters under that. I'll give you a number. You can call in. We can get you on the phone and get your thoughts. Also, I'm going to try to see if I can get up with my guy Marcus. He's a Saints fan. Usually he said he quit watching the NFL. He got reasons why. But we'll get into that if I can get up with him if he's not working. But anyways, Eli, what was the picks like? I'm pulling up the picks now that have been drafted, as you can see on the screen. Like, what stood out to you throughout the draft? Like, did anybody surprise you? Did anybody jump off like, damn? And then a lot of people had a couple of quarterbacks going top that failed.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's want to talk about Justin Fields, but we're gonna get into that. But what surprised you, man?
I say I was kind of surprised, but I wasn't surprised about San Francisco taking Trey Lance. Because, me and you talked about that. Because you asked me, I think it was the last show, do I see him like going like top 5 like early or like later on like down in the first round?
Yeah.
But I was kind of surprised because I thought
they had Mac Jones for the longest, man.
I thought they were gonna take Mac Jones.
That sunk my heart, you know. Like I and once they didn't take Mac Jones, I was like, man, I don't want to see it. And then I didn't know the Patriots was gonna get him, but I just thought that
I had a feeling about that too, though.
Maybe he might have would not got drafted in the first round,
right?
Because the whole talk leading up to it was they gonna get Mac Jones, and then a couple of days as it got closer, you start hearing Trey Lance, and then recently they let out some footage that they had their eyes on Trey Lance all along because a media leaked the source that they was going to take Mac Jones and they kind of threw a monkey wrench in their plan, but they didn't shoot down the report. So, again, me and you both were surprised.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was surprised by that pick. I was very surprised.
What else?
With the Atlanta pick. With Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
He is, I've been watching him, in Florida. He is, kind of once in generation, talent. Kind of remind me of Vernon Davis a little bit. But, I didn't think they needed a tight end. So I was very surprised about Atlanta taking him.
Yeah, because they had Hurst.
The Hurst. I mean, they got a great receiving core, though.
Yeah. But hey, again, he can't miss prospect, and also at least they helping, man, Ryan. That's pretty much what we can say for some other teams, huh?
Yeah.
I'm tired of throwing shade, but go ahead. go ahead, man.
But I like the Cincinnati pick with Jamar Chase.
Yes.
Yeah, he back with his former quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a couple of wide receivers back with their former quarterbacks also, though.
Yes. Funny thing you just say about the former quarterbacks, but the Jamar Chase thing. Now, back in my mind when the Bengals pick came up, I was like, oh, they're going to get Penei Sewell.
That's what I said, too.
I was like, they're going to get offensive tackle. When they got Jamar Chase, I was like, hey. And to be honest, I think the Bengals did a smart thing here. Now, maybe it still has to play out, but they looked at who, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase. These guys were pretty good in college. And Jamar Chase hasn't had a quarterback throw to him except Joe Burrow. To get him drafted first round. So that was pretty a weird stat. I was like, he never had another quarterback. Oh, he opted out last season. So, of course, this is his only quarterback that he knows. So, building that chemistry to him early in the NFL, the transition should be smoothly or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And what else shocked you, bro? What else shocked you?
With our boys, the Bama boys.
Yes.
I had it flipped the other way. I had Jalen Waddle, going to Philadelphia, with the, what was it, 11?
10 pick.
10 pick because they traded up.
Yes.
They traded with Dallas. And I had Devontae going to Miami.
Me too.
But
that's the kind of bone I had to pick. I was like, really? I guess they got speed. I guess do they still have Devontae Parker with the Miami Dolphins? Is they still And I was like, okay, looking for a speed guy. And again, I didn't want the Lions to get Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. I'm putting that on Front Street right here. If they would have got Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith, bro, I would have still hope they had great careers, but it would have justified everything. Oh, you see, Devontae Smith, he's too small. Damn, the damn team ain't got shit. So I'm glad that he didn't go there. I'm so glad that they picked up Penei Sewell. Mm-hmm. They needed somebody.
Oh yeah.
So that was my bone to pick with that one. Just a little. I'm not mad any Crimson Tide player that got so I was happy for everyone. Like, it made me smile just to see these players go. You watch them go through what they went through, knowing they went through hell, working in Alabama, you know what I'm saying? But it paid off for them to be first round picks. And another one that shocked me was Patrick Surtain.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
The Broncos, it shocked me, but I guess they wanted to shore up that back end, And they drafted another guy, again, along with him, but it was in the later rounds. Mm-hmm. So I guess, and I see Patrick Surtain playing. I actually see him starting week 1. I see him out there starting week 1. Literally.
That Denver defense, man, gonna be crazy.
And Von Miller did not leave, if I'm mistaken. He did.
Still there, my boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as we go down the draft, I got one question. The Jets pick. Do you think the Jets side up the 49ers to have success in this draft? That's a question I'm gonna throw out with you. I'm not down in Zach Wilson. I just don't see him as a first round draft pick.
Yeah.
I really no disrespect because the kid can play. Well, the man can play. I don't call people kids. He is younger than me, but still, the guy can play, man. But I just don't see him. I see him as a second round talent, top of the board, second round.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's how I got him graded. I can't say the grade on Trey Lance I would give because I changed my mind after I saw the highlights.
Yeah.
Don't matter the competition. But do you think the Jets segued the 49ers to have? Because if the 49ers have success with Trey Lance, the Jets did a Chicago thing with the Deshaun Watson situation, how they just passed over him.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking, do you think that if that happens, will you say that?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I think because, like you said, with Zach Wilson, I don't watch BYU like that. But I saw some highlights. He has the potential or whatever. But like you said,
yes.
I say beginning of the second round or even like late first round, like probably the last pick or whatever. The first round, but
nobody gonna pick him anyways. That's why I said second.
it was kind of like a Sam Darnold thing to me, though.
Yeah. And guess what? Now, I want people to notice something. If you noticed in the draft, I ain't sick. I'm smoking. But I want people to notice something in the draft. I want to see if you noticed it too, Eli. When Sam Darnold got picked, they really didn't get him anybody. When he got drafted, like to come in, you know how you bred like to come in and learn together. They picked some. The Jets got Zach Wilson. If you see it on my screen, so we're gonna go down to the Jets' next pick, and I'm gonna show you something if you see something because I saw this in the draft too. Look who they get. Now you see how they help. You see how they help. You see how they help they receive. You see how they help their quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to go through and see all they picks right now. As I go up and down this screen and you're watching me on live right now, and I discuss this with my guy Eli. The Jets, who else did they pick? Because they gave away their third round pick for somebody, I guess, Eli. The fourth round. Look at this. They picked Michael Carter, a running back. You see how they set him up? I wanted people, did you guys notice that? Did you guys notice that? So when they say Sam Darnold wasn't cutting it wasn't Sam Darnold that wasn't good. You just didn't have anybody around him to learn with him. They got him Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss, which I thought Elijah Moore should have went first round. I think the Chiefs might bite themselves in the ass on that one. I would have picked them up.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I got Orlando Brown from the Ravens.
Yeah.
So I think you right. I'm wrong. Take that back. Because the Chiefs gave up their first round pick.
Who did Kansas City get, though?
Who did Kansas City get in the second round?
I know they got a DN for Penn State.
Nick Bolton?
Oh, no, Kansas City traded. They gave the Ravens that pick.
Yeah. So they gave their first round pick up for their offensive tackle, Orlando Brown. So they drafted in the second round. They had picked up Nick Bolton, a linebacker. I would have picked up I don't think Elijah Moore would have made it to 58, to be real with you. So yeah, you're right. The Ravens should have picked him up. My fault. They picked who they picked up. They picked up the Bateman from. Look here, I haven't seen the tape on Rashad Bateman, and they need a bigger receiver, so I see why they took him. But I would have took I would have took Elijah Moore first, and then with my second pick, I would have got Bateman. I would have got Bateman. I'm sorry, but I just don't. I didn't understand that. But the Jets part, bro. Getting back to that. You see how they draft success for their quarterback? Yeah. Just to start in, like you got a freshman quarterback, freshman receiver, freshman running back. Just to work. Like it's like the triplets almost if they become, But if that pick doesn't pan out and Trey Lance does succeed, the Jets doing the Jets things.
They know they were the laughing stock. They've been the laughing stock, man.
And I want them to get good. This is somebody I like seeing teams like Cleveland. I like seeing teams that we ain't seen win before win. I want to be able to tell my son, like I be able to tell my kids, look, if the Cubs never win another world championship, I got to see it, and I got the coat in the back, and I was at the house to view it. So again, we not down in these teams, but they're just doing normal things that we expect. Anybody else check your box off like what a surprise?
I was, we gonna talk about that, but I was surprised. But I thought it was a good pick though,
What's up?
cause New York traded pick. I was like, wait a minute. So you finna have him with what's my boy on the Giants, the running back
Saquon Barkley.
with Saquon Barkley
Yes.
and a wide receiver. I was like, oh man. But I was shocked by the Chicago pick. But I think he'll be.
Man, you talk. Go finish.
He'll a tough kid. I mean, I think it may work out though. He needs some help though in Chicago.
I'm a Chicago Bears fan. I'm anything Chicago.
Yeah.
If you know me, I ain't gotta lie, I ain't gotta front. I love anything Chicago. If I could stay there, I wish I would. I love Chicago Bears, Cubs. I even like the goddamn White Sox. I just like anything Chicago, man. And for this pick to come in, and I hope and pray Justin Fields. You ain't gotta be Tom Brady. You ain't gotta be great. Just be you and just look, bruh. I don't care if we make it to but the way how the social media is now, I can see it with Lamar Jackson, and it almost flipped like, oh, he can't win the big one, oh, he can't get to the playoff, and Lamar Jackson is okay. He just need to develop a little bit more in passing.
It take time.
So I just hope Justin Field can, but he's also MVP and all of this, so it's different. But if you're a Chicago Bears fan, you cannot be upset with this pick. For Justin Fields to fall that far might be somewhat of a blessing in disguise for us. And like again, I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan, but I am an avid Chicago Bears fan too. And just to see Chicago when they have good football in their town, this can be a good pick. But we cannot start Justin Fields early. Now, we drafted him first round, but we don't need to throw him to the wolves or nothing like that. We need to get a scheme around him that's comfortable. He likes to do Eli, and let him develop slowly. We got Mitch Trubisky, Andy Dalton, and Nick Foles there, right? You got three. You got a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You got another quarterback that just backed up Dak, and then you got the one that you drafted. Well, we know Mitch Trubisky's on his way out.
Yeah.
So he ain't even in the lineup. He's like fourth quarterback on my list. Justin Fields can be the third. I think I put Andy Dalton. I take that back. I put Nick Foles out there, bro. That's just me. I just go ahead and give Nick Foles that. Go and give him that starting position if that was me. Yeah. I still let him compete in camp, but I'm not just finna throw Justin Fields out there to the wolves and we have no backup plan. Yeah. And I hope they don't do that with this kid and literally let him develop. Let things. I'd rather for him to sit this year. We go through a draft next year, get in some pieces to see if we got a first rounder that we can put in. Get somebody beside him, shore him up on the offensive line, and then put him out there. That's just how I see him. So I'm happy and I'm glad that we got that pick, man.
Me too, man. But then, like I said, I'm kind of, a little positive about it though, man, because I think he's gonna pan out though. He just needs some support around him. Okay. Cause the kid got talent, man, but
yes.
But you know how it is with
And every great quarterback needs talent. Like, what quarterback do you know that doesn't have talent? So when me and you hear this, it's kind of perturbs both of us. Like I'm like, so if I look, Tom Brady is an anomaly, bro. Like that's somebody can do more with less, and then again, he didn't have less. He still had just what he had, and he just did what he did with what he had.
He wasn't that great in the beginning, though.
Yeah. So. Which is segueing us to this next subject after we finish this one.
Yeah.
You get Justin Field pieces, he'll be fine.
Right.
This next subject we're going into, this is what we're talking about here. And we ain't saying Mac Jones, because I'm happy. That walk that he took for 40 guys.
Oh yeah,
he got killed.
He had that Vince McMahon walk, man.
But I could tell he was kind of really? Yeah. Well, he's benefit from the talent around him. If I take Tyreek Hill away and Kelsey away from Pat Mahomes, will he benefit from the talent around him? Quit saying empty shit, bro. Yeah. You got to have talent around the guy for him to be great. Because I'm not finna put a quarterback and say do more with less. No. Yeah, he's not Brady, bro. And again, Brady have more with less. He had a team, so I'm not even finna put that team. Right, I'm not even finna put that in the same stratosphere, bro. Yeah. What I'm gonna say is, Mac need to sit behind Cam.
Yeah.
Learn the offense. tailored to him because him and Cam are two different players.
Yeah.
So Mac Jones don't need to be running quarterback runs.
Yeah.
If you feel me, he's a pocket passer. So we need to develop that and get him some avid weapons on the side because we got defense. How your thoughts on that Mac Jones situation?
I said the same thing, but I started laughing. I was like, man, the Belichick and Saban, connection again with it. But I had thought about, the New England picking him or whatever. I'm like, man. So what if Belichick looking like, dang, maybe, I got another tongue, like later on down the line. So I take the pick, like you said, he just sit for, this season, just sit back and learn. Mm-hmm. Watch Cam or whatever. And what's the offense coordinator?
Josh Daniels.
Josh Daniels, we had a perfect scheme and, like kind of teach him the offense. So I think that was a good pick though.
Man, me too, bro. The dude, you can't knock the dude accuracy. Like that's the funny thing. It's a different story if he was a subpar average quarterback and he had subpar average numbers. And then you could poke a hole in that. The dude got the ball out where it's supposed to be to great receivers. That's not his fault. It's like they penalize you for benefiting from the success. It's not his fault he went to Alabama. Yeah. It's not his fault 5 stars and 4 stars go there. It's not his fault. He has the talent on the field. He does what he has to do. Right. I'm pretty much sure if you put a Zach Wilson in that situation, they'll succeed. Yeah. I'm pretty much sure you'll put a la Trevor Lawrence had that same situation at Clemson. It wasn't just Trevor by himself. Yeah. You feel me? It was Trevor Lawrence. And the running back that they drafted in the first round also to pair with him. Mm-hmm. His predecessor, his crime partner, Travis Etienne. So, come on, bro. It was just some things that I just didn't like about what they were saying about some people. Even you got some people that were saying something about it. I really didn't like it about Mac Jones. Oh, he benefited from what I'm like, bro. So you gonna say that about Bryce Young if he come out next year? And he's smaller. Now, I got questions to ask about that. He's smaller than Mac. Yeah. That's my only concern. I'm like, the guy is small. Not like little, but like, he's small. Like, Tua was small, but he looked thick with stature. Yeah. Bryce Young is just small. Oh, like, literally. Not saying he's a cupcake or little, but like, I watched the spring game, bro. Like,
he's small.
Yeah, you a little man compared to like huge people around you. So you gonna say that same thing if he goes out and have a great season?
Man. But they just don't watch them games. Really, like just sit there like study the game. Cause I'm looking at some of the highlights. I'm like, man, Mac Jones putting the ball like right there on their hands, man. Accurate, and the man barely throw interceptions. What he had 2 or 3 interceptions?
Giving it to him in stride. Well, it's because of just the offense set up. Dude, how do you win games, bro?
Come on.
I have never, bro. That's even the point about Brady. Okay, it's so,
man.
Bro. It's hard to say because it's like 50 things running through my mind. Like I can just break that down and show you, like, bro, what quarterback won without having pieces around him to win. Like even Peyton Manning, when he was on his last legs, got carried from what? The opposite side of the football.
He wasn't the same.
And guess what? He made his little plays he had to make. And he still won. So again, bro, I mean, I know that's like apples to oranges in some kind of a sense fashion, but bro, you put the pieces around the quarterback you need to succeed, he will win. What are we having the conversation with Aaron Rodgers? What we will be having later on? Weapons. Shit that you gotta put around. So, go ahead, man. Go ahead, kill it. I'm finna roll this.
I just don't understand that, man. I just
exactly
don't know one player win the championship. That's why I don't like Todd McShay, man. If I see him, I tell him, man, I'm like, bro, you criticize certain quarterbacks, but you uplift certain quarterbacks. And
we know you gotta do your job on TV, but it was just something about the narratives was a little bit too like, all right, bro, like, come on, if you gonna say that, well, at least say what I'm saying after that to clear it up to the people, because you had people looking like, Because I was like, man, I don't want Mac Jones to get drafted in the second round. He went there to be drafted first round. He deserved to be drafted first round. Yeah. He deserved at least that. And I'm not saying that just because he played at Alabama. I'm just being honest, bro. I know what the fuck I saw with my eyes. I seen the guy. If you put them same pieces, you know what? I take that back. What if them same players was at New England right now, and you put that same offense around him? And you could switch the NFL almost to be like, it's like, you know, or just give Mac Jones, Pat Mahomes players. Oh, yeah. And let's just see. Let's see what happens. Let's just see. That's all I'm saying. Give Mac Jones, Patrick Mahomes players, and then let's see about this. Oh, he have talent around him, and I'm gonna give whoever's in New England right now to Patrick Mahomes, and then we're gonna see. And I bet you $100 that they have a better record than Pat Mahomes.
I'm glad you brought it up though, because you were saying about the players, but they weren't saying that about Joe Burrow last year when he had that track team around him in LSU. They were saying that's the greatest offense ever. He had all the receivers. They weren't saying that about him, but they weren't saying it about.
And they were saying because he was prototypical, the type. Mac Jones kind of like gets a flip. It's all type of little nicknames they were saying, but I'm like, B, every quarterback has his deficiencies. Come on. He went through a perfect season. Mac Jones went through a perfect season. So I basically both say the same story about both. And then they start doing Jamar Chase. Oh, well, they had this track team receiver. He's one of the track team receivers. What are you talking about, bro? Either you gonna draft the player or not. That's why I was telling you, like, some people gonna overthink the draft. Like, if I was in that room, I already know who we should get first round. I'm looking at where our deficiencies at and where our luxuries at. Do your luxuries outvalue your deficiencies? So if I see a luxury player like Jalen Waddle or this guy right here, I see Najee Harris laying there, or Christian Barrymore who didn't even go. Yeah. If I see a running back, which I don't listen to Mel Kiper Jr. Mel Kiper Jr. work for ESPN. I respect him, and I would sit down and love to do a podcast with him, but I tell him face to face, bro, I don't give a damn what you say about not drafting a running back first round. I'm drafting the running back the first round. What the fuck you talking about? I said, I'm drafting anything first round. If it's a kicker that can kick it, let me tell you something, bro. Let me be real with you. Let's say you watching college football, and let's find out that it's a kicker. See, this is what you don't know. Let's say it's a kicker that's accurate. He can kick from 65 yards, pinpoint accuracy, money all day, and he kind of deficiency from 70 yards out. Well, I take that back. What if you could find a kicker that can kick 58 yards, money, all money? Great, perfect. All money kicks. All pressure kicks. 58. We got a 58-yard long field goal with the wind about 9 miles going northeast. And I'm still finna put him out here knowing he finna sell it, knowing he finna hit that bitch like a Justin Tucker. For the Ravens. Like a guy like that. It's a 38. It's about a 58-yard field. No, it's about a 56, 52-yard field goal. Hey, bro, fuck that. Line them up. We ain't finna do nothing else. Run the clock out. Let's get 3. Now, let's say if it's a clutch kicker like that in the first round. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm getting him. I'm going to get him. I take that back. I can get him in the second round. You right. I probably could get him in the second round because it's kind of weird to take a kicker in the first, which would be the first. You're probably the first person in history to take a kick in the first round. Not probably in history, but it's been. I've never seen a kicker go in the first round. As long as I've been alive, I've never seen a kicker go in the first round since I've been watching the NFL draft. I have never seen a kicker go first round. Or a punter. So I don't think our dude that was kicking a couple of years ago, that kicks for the Packers now, did he go? Yeah, J.K. Scott. I think he went second round.
Second or third round, one of them.
One of them rounds, and that's pretty high for a kicker. But again, bro, I tell Mel Kiper, bro, man, Najee Harris on the board. Hey, bro, send that in. Because guess what? Another team will send that in for you and then benefit off of that for you. That's why it comes to overthinking the draft.
Like I told you, it's an Alabama thing, man. Like some of them, they behave, man. Because now we win so much. Man. But they don't say anything else, man, about other players. Really, but Bama. And, Justin Field, it was a lot of,
Yeah, at the end.
And that's why I had a problem with the Tom Shea. Even like last year, with Jalen Hurts last year.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
he can't throw.
Tell me he can't. I'm like, the guy came in for 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't start the season off. He came in for 3 games.
And I'm just being honest. At Alabama, yeah, he probably couldn't throw, but again, his offense probably wasn't tailored for him to make throwing plays. Yeah, he had plays that probably he could throw, but I would tell him, and I tell anybody this, bro. When I watched you at Alabama play, it looked like there wasn't plays designed for you to throw. There was like play action plays for you to throw, but mostly the plays that they had, they looked like run plays to me. It was like pass, option to run plays.
Yeah.
And I didn't start seeing that, and then they would criticize it. I'm like, well, okay, so y'all gonna say all that, but that statement that you making about he couldn't throw would be valid. But I saw him go to Oklahoma, and he was tearing the league. Well, they scored in the Big 12, but you still said he couldn't throw, and I saw him throw. So what you talking about? Can he make the NFL throws? He beat the Saints. Well, that was one game. Bro, look here. You work with what you got.
Come on.
That's the problem. That's why I be like, you see the organizations that win, and you see the organizations that listen to social media too much. And I think the Jets and a couple of them other organizations are like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking at who they have as their GMs, and I'm like, man, I know people that I probably could guess that can make better decisions than some of them, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I think it's players that you want to draft 3rd and 4th round. That, man, it's deeper than that, man. I don't want to keep on that rant, but what else shocked you throughout this round, man? Like, well, not shocked you, but what was like, okay.
She was my buddy. She was my buddy, and in college. I ain't tell her, congratulations, man. On her boyfriend, getting drafted. Tony from Florida.
Tony.
Kadarius Tony to the Giants, man. I liked it that pick though.
Okay.
I think he gonna fit in with that offense.
Oh yeah.
And what's the quarterback from
DJ?
Yeah, DJ gonna have some weapons.
Yeah, called Daniel Jones, which I think the low key. Yeah. I think Papa pick was the Giants. I think the Giants should have traded up into Justin Fields, but that's
that's why I said earlier though. Ooh, cause Justin Fields.
Look, I know they say they like their quarterback. Me personally, bro, I would have. Look here, I'm sorry. I ain't saying he's sorry, but he just don't look like cornerback to me.
Yeah.
And if I was them, I would have drafted Justin Fields. I would have called, hey, you want DJ? What? Yeah, he's good. He look great. He just came off a great season. Give us the 1st round pick. Let's go up. And I'll give you the 2nd round pick. You can have the 1st and 2nd round. And I would have went in. No, 1st and 3rd round pick. Yeah, I got to get my 2nd because I got to get the whoever there. Yeah. Yeah, but Kadarius Toney probably wouldn't have been there, but maybe so. But hey, I would have gotten him. That is a good pick though, bro.
Yeah, and a lot of Cowboy fans, especially Skip Bayless, they weren't too happy with the Mike Parsons pick. But y'all need some defense. I mean, I thought it was a good pick. Linebacker from Penn State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was real good. I saw his film real good.
I'm like, y'all don't need no more. Y'all didn't need Devontae Smith. Y'all don't need no more weapons. Y'all got no weapons.
It's a luxury compared to the fishes. Look like they value luxuries more.
Yeah.
For me, I'm glad Alex Leatherwood went because they were saying 2nd round, and I was so shocked that they chose him because I was just like, if it ain't Landon Dickerson first, then I was just like, well, they'll get them 2nd round and they'll get our offensive lineman 2nd round, but they are good linemen. Mm-hmm. And they got Alex Leatherwood from the Crimson Tide for the 1st, so I was like, I really, really like that.
Oh yeah.
I wish Christian Barrymore would have been gone to the Buccaneers or Ravens over Jason Oaie or George Tryon, whatever his name is. I'm sorry to not pronounce his name right, but if I was the Bills, the Ravens, or the Buccaneers, I guarantee you Christian Barrymore would be better than Joe Thyron, Jason Oaie.
Jason Oaie from Penn State.
Yeah, and Gregory Rousseau from the Hurricanes. I guarantee you he would have a better season in 5 years than these guys combined, which is a linebacker, Nittany Lions, and then defensive lineman. So Joe Tryon is a linebacker from the Huskies, but you got 2 stud linebackers, Levante David and Devin White. So either he's a backup or he's an extra body, which I've seen the tape. He looks good. I mean, I can probably look at some of his stats right now, but I would have picked Christian Barrymore, bro, as being on raw talent, and he is a great run stopper.
He is.
So, and that's some meat holding the line up right there. Yeah. So, y'all gonna regret that one. You gonna regret that one. I guarantee you gonna regret that one.
I like the Washington pick too, though. A lot of people are talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
The linebacker for Kentucky.
Yeah, I didn't see his explain him to us. I haven't heard. Like, I haven't watched Kentucky either, except one game, but that was when they played State. I think I guessed that they played them that year. Other than that, how his film was, you like it?
I didn't see that much of him, man. I saw a little bit of him, man. He kind of remind me. He kind of remind me of what's the guy, man, besides Devin White to play with Tampa Bay.
Levante David.
Levante David a little. That's what he kind of remind me of. But man, you know they D-line and Washington already.
They got all better players.
They just need They just need some offense though.
Speaking of that.
And I know we're gonna get on this, but I mean, Eric Stokes, he does have some potential though. From Georgia, Green Bay, picked him, and I know. But what I was looking,
I'm not mad at the picking. They need some help.
They need some help. I don't know why the hell you signed Kevin King back after their atrocious, NFC Championship.
Could have got some help last year. And then could have drafted the offensive player this year.
But and they did draft a wide receiver in the second and third round. I'm like, oh yeah, y'all want to do right now.
Let's see what you got on the second round. As I go down this screen, I see the Packers selected in the second round.
Like you want to do
Josh. Hold on, wait a minute. They had. Oh, let me go. I probably spoke to it. They got a center from the Buckeyes. They did draft the receiver though.
They went third. So Kyle Trask went to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they were talking about that. He gonna back up Tom Brady. He ain't finna play though for a couple of years.
Oh, yeah. Could be the future though.
Mm-hmm.
He got talent. He play.
Ronnie Perkins. It was this dude at Oklahoma. He was always flying around.
Which one?
Damn.
He got drafted. I know who you talking about, man.
Man, he always jumped off at the screen to me. Damn, that dude was a stud. Probably, I think Murray. He probably been gone. Yeah, he wasn't in.
I think it was last year.
It was last year, draft. Okay.
Murray and Perkins too, though. I think.
Yeah, Kellen Mond is the Vikings quarterback. Third round.
Kellen Mond got drafted.
He can run. He a little quicker than Cousins. A little quicker than Cousins. I don't know what they got on that one. That's shocking.
Kellen Mond, I watched when they played LSU last year.
This guy that got drafted from Oregon, I want to tell people about.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy.
It was wasn't the first round?
I don't know. I don't even know. I'm trying to look because I was watching this shit and I saw this shit. I'm looking for the school's name.
Somebody went the first round. Or the second round, I think.
Ducks. No, that's Penay Sewell.
Oh, talking about Javon Holly?
I guess.
Went to Miami?
It's Ducks. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. I was happy. That dude can play.
Yeah.
That dude can play. I liked it. I was like, thank God y'all looking at our cornerbacks out there. They raw.
Hey.
They raw. They are raw. Now we ain't got like our speed things now, but we got a couple, like the Carrington dude was good, but I don't know where he's been. But we got some great DBs, bro. Like real talk. They got
Oh,
some
yeah.
great DBs.
Somebody else, man, got drafted from Oregon.
Ashanti Samuel, son, went to the Chargers. That was a pick that I would have picked up too.
Oh yeah.
The Patriots, well, not the Patriots. A couple teams missed that. The Patriots did right to get Christian Barrymore, and I don't mistake again that Landon Dickerson really does. Man, they got some boys for Jalen, bro.
Oh yeah.
I pray that he has a healthy career.
Oh yeah.
Landon Dickerson is a nice man.
Yeah.
I done seen them highlights, bro.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't want to be on the field. Like I have to keep my head on the swivel all the time, bro. Lineman like that, man, he knocks people
out, man.
So Jalen got a rider up front. They got a rider up front. Richie Green.
So Ryan Perk went to New England.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, Jalen, man, he got a squad. Cause they got another wide receiver too.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be now. Who is my fifth? Because before I get off into this situation with the Aaron Rodgers situation, real quick. Oh, they got Sean Wade. The Ravens did good.
Oh, they got him.
Yeah. They got Sean Wade. I'm looking through. Yeah, I'm glad.
Oh, he could.
Ohio State. Yeah, he was good.
Because he was the one said he was gonna stop Devontae Smith.
Yeah. He alright. He got cooked, but he alright. I would have drafted him too. I ain't gonna even lie. I would have drafted bro too. I would have drafted him too. So I ain't gonna cap on that. He good. He was in the champion with Clemson.
Mm-hmm.
He just gotta find his matchups and stick where he's know his bread butter. He Gucci, but he got cooked, but he good. So Ravens picked up a beast on that one. Before I get off of this, I'm just scrolling through seeing something, and a lot of people probably, if you watch the draft, you probably be amazed with some talent went. But this whole Aaron Rodgers situation, man, I think it's over. How your thoughts is on that? I think it's over, and the reason why I think it's over is because they could have solved all this last season and committed to Aaron Rodgers and made him the help around him. And now all of a sudden you want to get this help, but bro, I ain't feeling you no more. Mm-hmm. And then again, low key, he did say, because I got this information when I was watching Undisputed a little bit, I had to go look it up for myself, which I'm very sure Shannon gives great real information, so I don't know, not that that's credibility, but literally, he said in the interview what Shannon had said, it, quote, and I quote, that a lot of people thought that, you know, he threw a monkey wrench in somebody's program and they didn't think he was going to do it. I was like, yeah, you say something like that. You ain't talking to nobody but the people upstairs that did that shit. Yeah. So when Shannon came to, I was like, yeah, you right, bro. Because I had to think like that for a minute. I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah, they thought you was really, really dumb. But I was like, how you think he done? You just went to the NFC Championship game. Yeah, you got blowed out, but you don't look for another quarterback the next year. And Jordan Love is not this some savior. Yeah. Like, I'm not finna say he's the next savior. I'm happy he got drafted or whatnot, but I'm not finna say, I'm going straight off basically need. Aaron Rodgers in the catbird seat now. You could have got him two studs. You know what I'm saying? Some immediate, somewhere impact. Like a Saquon Barkley, that was some immediately impact. Like when he comes back with DJ, Daniel Jones, he's going to be an impact. You could have got him somebody with some impact. Or get a defensive player to shoot up the defense or something. So you could have had a defensive player last year, had an offensive player this year with a good, happy Aaron Rodgers. What's your thoughts on it, bro? Because I know it looks like it's gone. As I shift through this draft, as I keep scrolling, I'm going to let Eli get in on this as well. Because, like, I just want people to just realize if you like the Packers, I'm just being real with you. I hope. And if you a Packers fan and well, you don't want him to leave, but if you a Aaron Rodgers fan, I want him to leave. I'd rather for him to go somewhere else because it shows all the signs that they didn't want him. So, I mean, it's just was true. It's true. How you feel, man?
I feel, the Packers fan, they can go ahead and sell or give away or keep them if they want to. And Aaron Rodgers, I think the marriage is over, man. Because it's not even about. It's like I don't know was it Stephen A. Smith said or Shannon Sharp said, it's not even about the money, man. It's about respect. It's the respect to me.
Yeah.
When you like, like I need pieces around me. Yeah, I got Devontae Adams. Yeah, I got Aaron Jones. Yeah, I got the tight end. But in too many playoff games, my defense for the last 7 to 8 years, my defense give up big plays. They've got blown out. But you won't go out and get me what I need though. You want to tell me to shut up and play football? We the organization, we run this.
Exactly.
But like I said, you looking at Tom Brady, how he left New England. He went to the Tampa Bay. He got everything he wanted.
Facts.
I've been in the organization for 16 years. I can't get everything I want.
Mm-hmm.
And like you say in the draft last year, instead of giving me a wide receiver or even a cornerback or a safety, they're gonna help me.
Mm-hmm.
You draft a quarterback for the future. I mean, they tell me. I mean, they tell me everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like like we think your time is up. We're gonna move on from you soon. And like, but especially like the last year, even the other year or whatever, y'all wouldn't commit for me for the next 3 or 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
I want a contract to let me know that y'all really all in on me. So hell yeah, I would get the hell up out of Green Bay. I mean, Aaron Rodgers had won the Super Bowl since 2011 in 2021. And I get my team, I carry my team to the playoffs every year. Except the year I was injured.
Just facts, bro.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta play like Superman. Even NFC Championship, I gotta play like Superman for my team to have a chance. Cause like I said, in 2-man playoff big game, my defense have gave up big plays. And you have stupid Packer fans in the organization said they've done everything they can do, to help Aaron Rodgers. Which, the people that really know football, that watch football, not just watch it.
Yeah.
I ain't done shit for them, though. But yeah, I think, it's over, man. And, and he's listed, a few teams. I think it was Denver. It was, that would be good, a good fit, though. It was Denver, it was the Raiders, and, the 49ers tried to get him before the draft night. But yeah, I mean, like, and this thing about what had me laughing earlier, like the GM and the head people like lying and stuff like that. Because a couple weeks ago they were saying they don't talk about the commitment of play. It was something like that, commitment of players or whatever. Now you want to come out and say we are committed to Aaron Rodgers.
Now.
Yeah.
Now.
And now you want to get everything he possibly need now. Like, nah, I mean you ain't respecting me for the last 16 years. But when I said I want out, you want to do right now. But like I told you when I got here, Devontae Adams, posted a tweet or whatever, said you don't miss, but you appreciate what you have, in that moment. Like I told you, by that tweet, what I think Aaron's, about it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I ain't got, bro. I don't even doubt anything that you're telling me right now. I know y'all, because you can't dispute with what took place over the last year or so, and you can't dispute the intentions that they tried to get rid of this man low key, because I can damn near guarantee you if Aaron Rodgers wouldn't have went to the NFC Championship game and he had about a 4-12 record, yeah, it'd have been time to move on. And they would have had all the ammo. So again, when he said that statement that Shannon had said, it clarified, and I had to go listen to it for myself, and I listened to how he said it, I was just like, you ain't saying that to us. You ain't think no monkey wrench in my plan, because I ain't got no plans for you. If I had any plans for you, it'd be to help you. So, again, we see the writing on the wall, and I hope that it ends messy, and I'm hoping for a bad one. so they can let him go. And I really can see Aaron Rodgers flourish on the talent and people that value his service is why he ain't. Because I want to see a great quarterback. I would have loved to see an Aaron Rodgers NFC with a, well, we did see it, but like, or Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, hell, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
If Cleveland can get to Cleveland, did great throughout the draft. That's why I've been looking through. Sidebar: I didn't know that kicker, long snapper was. This is the 7th year in a row that we had a long snapper taken in the NFL draft, which is pretty cool. I didn't pay attention to nothing like that, so that was pretty cool. And he got taken in the 6th round. I showed you recently, but I just been scrolling. Yeah, long snapper Thomas Fletcher. So I had looked at that story piece. If you seen it on my live, you seen it pull up. It kind of said it dropped. I didn't even know long snappers get taken. So it's pretty cool for them to have the last 7 years. And I pulled that up too on the live stream. If you missed it, you can just wind it back because I was interested in that. And I was also happy that Thomas Graham from the cornerback went to the Bears, even though it's in the later 6th round. I'm proud that he still went. Again, because I'm avid fans of the Crimson Tide and Ducks. So I'm proud of them guys to go. And Brady Breeze, the safety as well. That's cool too. So I'm very, very happy that the Ducks been taken, even though it was in the later rounds. But these guys are paying out, and I hope they have great careers. Deontay Brown went to the Panthers, everybody knows that.
Trey Sermon went to San Francisco too.
For real?
Yeah.
That's good.
That's going to be good.
That's good. But yeah, back to that situation that I was talking to you about. Yeah, man, it's over with.
It's over with.
And I could choose a team that he would like to go to. Shit, he want to go to Denver. I
I
make that happen.
Because they got a defense, they got the weapons.
I give you Drew Lock, 4 first-round picks.
Come on.
Straight up. 4 first-round picks. And I give you, I can't give you Von Miller. So I'm happy.
Oh, they got to keep.
I'm going to have to give you one out of the corner.
I want Von Miller. We keeping Von Miller.
Yeah, I ain't putting him in the deal. No. I'm giving you, I'll give you 3 first-round picks, Drew Lock, and I'll give you a one of our cornerbacks, but you ain't getting past the tanker. We just drafted.
No.
Well, you know what? I take that bet.
Don't they got Listen,
I have to give Pat Surtain up with the 3 first-round picks and Drew Lock. I want Aaron Rodgers, and I know we can sign we just gonna have to work with our free agent on DBs. Yeah. So you get your defensive help. Now you keep Jordan Love, and you can work it out with Drew Lock. See how that pans out.
On,
let me get Aaron Rodgers. So if I'm Denver, that's what I'm calling with on the door. If I'm the GM, I'm sorry.
John Elway,
right? We haven't had John Elway's picks for the last. Well, I can go through the draft again. I've been looking. If you've been looking down my screen, I've been looking. You can look at some of your teams and what they've been picking. I don't see. Let me see again before I say something wrong. Let me make sure, because I want to make sure I'm correct when I say that. Let me see. And you can see as well, too, as I'm going down. I'm looking for the Broncos picks. And you can see some of their picks as well with me. But, Eli, I don't see him making. Well, they made a cornerback and a linebacker. So, they ain't getting no quarterback in this draft, I don't think. And they probably they got Teddy Bridgewater there. They got Drew Lock. So, Teddy Bridgewater, I think, first should be starting week 1.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that. But, yeah, I want this situation to end messy with Aaron Rodgers, my guy. I want it to end messy, and I want them to, let him go. And if I'm Denver, because I'm calling on the door with that 3 first-round picks, you can have Pat Surtain, you can get Drew Lock.
Yeah.
Or you can get 3 first-round picks and you can get Pat Surtain and you can you can just give me Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah. Straight up, we'll pick up the contract. And then when he signs, I'm committing to you 2 more years, and we working in the draft to get you weapons and pieces, which you already got Jerry Jeudy there. Ooh. And I think you got another receiver there. And I'm looking, who did the Broncos pick? Let me make sure.
I'll go out and get Odell too.
They got Javonte Williams, a running back in the 2nd round, and okay, they got a running back. But Eli, yeah, I'm making that call, and like you said, yeah, I'll try to get Odell, but I don't think the Cleveland is Cleveland gonna give up Odell. They say they committed to Odell, And they got Anthony Swartz, the Browns did from the Auburn type. That dude fast.
He fast.
They got a little 2.0 Jalen Waller.
That's why I said with Odell, man, I don't know, man. They got all the weapons now.
Yeah, and then they got a linebacker. So yeah, man, bro, I try to do what I can to get Odell, Jerry Jeudy out there with the third receiver. Give me a good tight end. I got a running back in the second round, so hopefully he's pretty 100. And we'll show up. I got Von Miller. We probably can show up the defense somehow, some way. And let me rock it with Aaron Rodgers. Y'all can have y'all.
Bro, because like Steve A. Smith said,
you got an elite defense. You got 2 elite DBs. Eric Stokes, Pastor Tan right there. And you got 3 first-round picks. So you got 3 more tries to crack at it for 1, and I'm finna go get me a Super Bowl.
Bro, what?
That's how I'm doing it.
Bro.
That's how I'm doing it.
Like he said.
I'm calling.
Bro, after that NFC Championship, after it ended, I would walk in the locker room. I would shake all my teammates' hand.
Yeah.
I just, and I would tell him, look, I'm up out of here. I went to the GM, whatever his name is, told him,
Go ahead.
I went to the GM, man. I was told him, I want to. It's time for us to move on now. I want to request a trade. If you're not going to trade me, release me. I'll be a free agent. So I'll sign with somebody.
Yes, sir. I'm signing with somebody too. Yeah. And like I said, I'm calling. I need 3 first round. I need 3 first round picks. I'm on the phone, man. I'm on the phone. I'm trying to make a call and I'm on the phone.
But I don't think Atlanta give him up though. But they say they were taking calls for him. If you could have got Julio Jones though.
Yeah, you right.
With Jerry Jeudy though, if you couldn't get Odell.
You right. But I think Atlanta trying to at least help Matt Ryan. They trying to do what the Packers was low key not trying to do, but now they're trying to do. Mm-hmm. So, just looking at that right now, bro. I'm back on the Cold Factz podcast show display screen. Please, man, follow the show. Leave your comments, bro, while we are live, bro. Just hit us up, man, and just if you want to join in, just to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Again. I do wanna address this situation, because you got any more? Because if you're a Packers fan, you've been following this story for like the last week. There's really nothing much to talk about. But if you do want to talk about something, you think there's another option that you could take with the Packers, just tell us what you can. Just tell us what you do. But our situation is, I think it's over with. What's yours? How you feel about it, bro? What's your last final take on that?
I think it's over. Unless, he have a change heart that they ain't able to persuade him or whatever. Mm-hmm. But we gonna commit to you for the next. Give him a contract for 3 or 4 years. We gonna commit to you. We gonna get you everything you need. Other than that, man, I think he gone. And also the Raiders, that wouldn't be a bad choice either though, because you got Henry Ruggs, you got Josh Jacobs. He got some weapons now. I don't know about that defense sometimes. Oakland. I'm not Oakland, but Los Angeles. But like I said, I think that'll be a good, semi-good pick. But if I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'll be looking at Denver.
Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah. Somewhere, G.
I know he wanted to go back home to Cali though. But I don't see San Francisco, giving up, Jimmy G, at the moment though. With them just picking Trey Lance.
Yeah, he's gonna be that bridge.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's why I says I don't.
I just hope he go somewhere. I hope he goes some damn well, cause bro, I swear on everything, I am not trying to see. I want to see Aaron Rodgers with the best talent around him. See how he see. I saw Brady with the best talent around him.
Yep.
So I'm not finna sit here and the Packers need to just go ahead and get it up. They need to go ahead and get it up and let that go.
New Orleans too, though. I don't think he'll go in the same division with Brady though.
No matter what. Like bro, I'm telling you, bro. If I'm Miami. 4 first round picks, you can have 2.
Oh yeah.
Now you got a quarterback. Now,
In the same
I'll
state.
give you a future quarterback for an old quarterback.
Old quarterback.
Let me just get y'all that. Let me get y'all that. Yeah, you take this. Yeah, you take it.
Or even a limb. We say you. Who imagine Aaron Rodgers in Atlanta though? They defense. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Man.
But yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think it's over, man. Unless he changes his mind and say, he'll stay, which by him, having that information leaked out on draft night, that lets you know he don't care. He's done. He's over the whole situation. So.
Yeah. Cause see, it's over with, G. Yeah. But man, transition to another note. I went to cross path with you, bro. How you feel like, I know Dylan Moses did not get drafted, bro, and I'm very, very upset with that. Like, bro, I think he should at least win fifth. Even if he didn't go, me personally, I would have got him in the third round. You know what I'm saying? He was coming off an injury, so he was a stud way before then, so I'm not seeing, like, why they didn't draft him. Yeah. There's a couple players that I questioned that was like, okay, you're gonna draft him, but I know he's available, so he's better than this guy. All right then.
Yeah.
Jaguars gonna have a little stud. You mark my words. Might not be all pro, all team, but he's gonna be a straight good player. So I was very upset with that in the Miller 4-star thing too. I think he can be an awesome goal line tight end. Somebody that's down in the red zone. It's time to red zone. I can get him an over the top play, or I can give him an inside play. I think Miller 4-star can be just like that. I bring him in the goal line situations, or I bring him in, because tight ends nowadays are useful if he's a good run blocking tight end.
Right.
If he, pass blocking somewhat tight end a little bit, and then let him get a little out route. So again, man, I just seen like they didn't you know how that is.
You're right, man. I ain't saying he gonna be Travis Kelce or with Joey Kittle.
Yeah.
Some of the time, but he gonna be a great addition to some team. I mean, he got drafted. I mean, not drafted, but he got picked, right?
Yeah. No, he didn't get drafted either. Who?
He got picked up though.
George Kittle.
No, not George Kittle, but Forrest Dawson.
Yeah, he got picked up by Tennessee. Yeah, he got picked up by Tennessee. Yeah. Just a little small. You know what I'm saying? Just a little. Just because it's King Henry. Like they gonna run the football. Yeah. They gonna establish their tone. Like when you play the Tennessee Titans, like I've watched games, they are a running football team, but you know what I'm saying? They will pass the football. So again, he could be used for goal line plays, or again, run plays, pass plays that's break out to his own personal run. So again, that's what I've been looking forward to.
And the Dylan Moses thing, man, I was very upset. That he didn't get drafted, because it's a few players that got drafted that I was kind of skeptical. I named the name a few minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Bro, I ain't saying you trash now, but I done watched the little tape of you, man. That's all I'm gonna say. But I think they're using the injury excuse. The injury excuse on him because he's been injured or whatever. Because like his first second year before he had an ACL injury, man, he was wreaking havoc, man. He would hold that defense together.
Yeah,
he really was, and he is talented, man. Now sometimes he may have some miscues or whatever. Mm-hmm. But man, when he come to play,
always came.
We saw it this year.
Yeah.
When they need somebody to step up and make a play, he make a play.
So yeah, that bothered me a little bit on that end with the Miller 4-star thing, because and again, the first round pick, I thought Christian Bale should have been the first round, so we probably would have overtook the Miami. We tied it, but we should have overtook it. So on that note, I want to get off into a little NBA talk with you. Now that we done had our rants on Aaron Rodgers, because bro, we ain't ranting about it. It was just that, bro, I'm seeing a good quarterback in his career throw it away somewhat. And yeah, he had some games where he came up a little short. But I can see some of the times that he did come up clutch, and his defense just didn't do it. So, and there's other times. Now this past game, that's him. That's on him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one on him.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the year before. It wasn't him. Because he came to play, it's only so much you can do when the other team is just going back down the field scoring. So, it is what it is. Let me get off to the NBA talk with you. I know the Lakers came back. I know LeBron came back from injury. Everybody saw it. Everybody knows he's just not the same. That could be possibly for the play-in tournament. A couple of complaints came up about the play-in tournament. Me personally, really don't want to hear any complaints because what if a lower seed what if a 9 or 10th seed somehow make it to the finals or the conference final, push it to a game 7, but you came from a 10th seed. That pretty much can sum up a person's catapult their next following season. So again, you wouldn't complain, so I really don't want to hear anything about that. So if it's an extra game, that's when you put yourself in. So, but I also know the Lakers are just not 100%. It's just not true. So they might be on the verge of in the play-in game. So how I'm looking at things now, you say the Nuggets and Lakers coming on tonight again. Is that on TNT or ESPN?
Let me see that.
Yeah, I get it.
ESPN, bro.
Time?
Oh, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock night. ESPN.
So some on right now before then. What's that game?
Let me see. Who playing? The Golden State and New Orleans playing.
Ooh. I ain't gonna check that out. I could pull that up on my stream, but I know that's not gonna do well.
They whooping New Orleans right now.
Bad, ain't
it? 32-19 right now.
Yeah, it's bad. I could try to pull it up on my screen, you guys, but last time it just wouldn't work out. So I don't want to bore you guys with that again. I try to get that going.
Bro, what been going on with Washington? Washington been on this streak, man.
Yeah.
They balling now. But they
what seed they? Let me get them scores for you.
They got 82 at halftime. 82-66 at halftime with Indiana. Detroit and
let's go through this game.
Orlando is at halftime. It's tight.
Close.
You're 51-40. You got Trailblazers and Hawks. They're gonna be a good one tonight. Trey and Dame. The Knicks and Grizzlies gonna be a real good one.
So the Warriors leading the Pelicans 32-19 on ESPN with 2:32 to go in the first. Magic is leading the Pistons by 3 going into half. You just said the Wizards are on an unbelievable tear, so let me go see the stats for that. Full box score on that one. Get y'all these game stats. Russell Westbrook is 2 from 3 from field, 12 rebounds, 14 assists, 8 points. He finna have another triple-double. He finna have another triple-double. So Bradley Beal, 7 of 15 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 16 points for the following game.
I love Bradley, man. They
bench. Gafford is heating up 11 points. 5 from 5. He perfect from the field. Let's see, they ain't tell you to see the stats that I'm getting.
I think they gonna be in the play-in.
Trailblazers and Hawks just started. First. 76ers play the Bulls tonight. 8 Knicks and Grizzlies, Spurs and Jazz, and like Eli currently just said, the Nuggets versus the Lakers. The Lakers gonna lose.
You think so?
Yes.
LeBron had one of the nights.
If I was there, I'd risk LeBron a little more.
Yeah.
and let him come back fully for the playoffs.
Yeah.
But I know that I think different, but that's just my thinking as a coach. Mm-hmm. Although I know the player wants to play, but I'm saving him from himself. So I'm like, bro, I'd rather need you in the playoffs when you're 100%. I know you got to get in shape, but I'd rather for you to practice, and then when it's like a couple games before the season end, I put you in, let you run. Right. And I guess that's what they're doing now. But being that you coming off the ankle and it was a little sore, you left the game following you didn't come back. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather just sit you down or play you limited minutes because the playoffs is more where you're more valuable from. And it's going to take everything.
Everything.
So
they got a test, man, this year.
They can get put out in the first round depending on if they go in that play-in game and who you playing.
Yeah. But this is the advantage, though, of being that 7-8 seed, though.
Yeah.
Instead of playing the Clippers or Denver, first round. If I'm looking, just like I love LeBron, I love Steph. If I'm looking at it, if I'm them two, I'm like, dang, I'd rather be a 7-8 seed. I'd rather play Utah, Donovan Mitchell, Utah, and that Suns gonna be tough though. First round though, but I think the Lakers beat the Suns though. 7 game, it'll go 6 games though.
They go in drops where they don't score like.
Yeah, though.
They go in drops where they don't score, cuz.
But Chris Paul, man, like I told you a couple weeks ago, a lot of people they got to put him in MVP conversation because everywhere the man goes, man, the team just upgrade. Phoenix missed the playoff last year. I mean, haven't been in the playoff.
Yes.
They the number 1 seed.
Yes.
Because of Chris Paul.
Yes.
Man, like, I know he haven't won a championship. He hadn't been to the final, man, but Chris Paul, man, he deserves a lot of respect. I mean...
More than you'll ever know.
Yeah. It's just something because you look at OKC last year. OKC should have beat Houston in that playoff series. It was game 7, came out to the final second.
That game was clutch.
Clutch, man. And even you look back at his earlier days, the Clippers and New Orleans. Yeah, man. But I think the Lakers gonna be all right.
You got them winning tonight.
I'm kind of swaying with you though now. I thought about it because
you just go ahead on what you feel.
I'm kind of swaying.
What you feel? Don't follow me. I'm following the facts.
But you're right though. Because how I look at it, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because like I texted you last night, man, I was like, man, the Nuggets been playing unbelievable without Jamal Murray. I said, I didn't see this coming.
Not saying they go into the finals without Jamal Murray. They are okay.
Aaron Gordon has stepped up.
But if you watch when they recently came back with the Lakers,
man,
now LeBron and AD and Drummond is back, LeBron ain't fully healthy.
He not.
And I mean, like, you left the game and then come back. I'm not saying like, it's like, they ain't all be all, but I'm like, playoffs are around the corner.
Right around the corner, bro.
It's an advantage that you don't play the Clippers, but I'd rather play them now. You can avoid what you're going to have to face all day long.
Oh, true.
You're just putting off the inevitable.
True.
So you want to go ahead and lose early? And not saying they have this mindset of losing early. I'm just saying, if it was the matchup now, given the way how they are now, you will lose that series. Because they are the leading the league in 3-point shooting. You don't make the equivalent of what they make. So that means you're going to have to play defense, plus your main two going to have to pull out at least about 28, 30 a night. With Drummond, they're going to have to average at least about, if he averaging 13, 15 points a game, he need to average 20, 25 points a game, almost 20 points a game with 15 rebounds and some small, 2 or 3 assists. I'm serious. or they gonna get blowed out throughout that series with the Clippers. Cause PG and Kawhi making buckets, man. And guess what? They supporting cast can make buckets.
With Rondo running the point, man.
Just looking at facts.
You know all about Lakers system too.
Yeah, a healthy AD, a healthy LeBron. I ain't got these type of words. Yeah. Being that it's not, I'm looking at something different, man. I see tonight, but I got the Nuggets winning. I'm gonna watch this game, and I'd love to do a review with you. Whenever we get back up real quick throughout the week, or whenever that might be, we'll talk and discuss all of that. But I ain't gonna say they gonna lose bad, but they just not gonna win this game.
They lost that.
I'm looking at Yoke in the paint, so I'm going Yoke. 20 points, 10 rebounds. I can't say it. I'll say about 5 assists, maybe 3 assists. So I'm gonna say 20 points, 10 to 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Real low. I'm gonna keep everything low because he just came off of what a huge game the other night, and Embiid like Shaq emerged in this generation. Yeah. That's a big man down there.
Big man.
So LA, man, just I ain't gonna say this game is gonna defy what's gonna come to playoffs, but they need to rest LeBron, and they need to just go ahead and like look. Rest LeBron and AD needs to get back in the shooting rhythm. Like, I've been watching since they've been back together. I know it's just the first night and they got to get chemistry back and all of that, man. But it ain't looking too good going to playoffs. And if you're trying to avoid the Clippers, you just avoiding the inevitable.
Yeah, Clippers, man. They've been on stretch this year, man. I think, like you said, they done heard, especially with the Clippers, they done heard a lot about last year. And I love Doc, but with addition of Tyloo, implementing that triangle offense, help Kawhi or whatever, so the ball don't stick in his hands all the time.
With Rondo
run the point. Kind of like how Ron Harper ran it back in the day with the Bulls.
Yeah.
Man. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Like you said, I had at the beginning of the season, I had the Lakers get to the finals, man. I don't even know about that. Because they not healthy, man, at all. And they shoot. They like 23rd or 24th in the league, man, with 3-point shooting. That's not good.
And the Clippers are first. That's why I say a 7-round series, they'll beat you in 5. Gentlemen's sweep. Yeah. Literally. Lakers have drops, but they do not score. And that was before the LeBron and them injury. Literally. Before you got KCD. Before Cam Drummond walked through the building. Y'all was still having drops throughout the year where like it's 2 or 3 minutes when you haven't scored at least 2 to 3 buckets at all. The other team to score 4 buckets so they can kill a 12-point lead like that. 3, 6, 9, 12. 4 buckets. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, 4 buckets or 2, 4, 6, 8 and cut it by 4. So it's however they want to play it. And I can't say they can't be always on, but I'm just looking at it from its totality. You putting off the inevitable, and guess what? When you get to the finals, guess who's gonna be waiting for you?
You definitely beat them. You right. If I'm LeBron, I'm not adding another loss to my. No.
Not like that.
No, I'm not, bro. Y'all go ahead and take us out.
And see, that's the part that I'm like, man, that's the part that I wish that I could say, like, man, bro, what if this was just turned around to, like, if LeBron would have just won, so, like, at least about 3 more of those.
Yeah.
And now he has 7 rings.
Yeah.
With those, it'd be, like, 4 and 6. What if he was 7 and 3?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Brady is 7 and
3, I think.
He's 7 and 3 in Super Bowls. So I'm like, if he was at least 7 and 3, and he won 3 more of those. So I'm saying, like, he gonna lose to get to the next. I'm sorry, bro. I'm just being real. Unless Cam Drummond can put out 35, AD can put up 42.
Yeah, that still ain't gonna be enough.
Shit. Man, they gonna shoot this shit out of town.
I'm telling that, like, because Schroeder won't no parts of Kyrie Irving.
LeBron gonna have to guard AD. He gonna damn near might have a shit. And they gonna have to damn near double team because you got the other side that can free him.
Right.
And guess what? Kuz ain't putting up 20, 22 a night. Schroeder ain't putting up 20, 22 a night or 20 to 21 a night. And you started. We gonna see. I know Caldwell Pope will come through.
Yeah.
I have faith in him. Now, when I say come through, I'm coming up talking about 10, 12 points.
Yeah,
I didn't see him throughout the playoff hit 10, 12,
Yeah.
a stretch of 10 or 12 points. That's okay. So that's why I judge him. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he can't get more than that. I'm just saying for your role on the offense that you coming into. Right. So if I know it's big dogs around me and they eat, I need to at least do my part and get my 10 to 12 buckets.
Right.
You feel me? And either that's by free throwing or I'm getting easy twos. So when I watched him play with LeBron last year, he hit some clutch threes. Hit a clutch three in the corner. Hit another clutch three at the top of the key in another playoff series. And then when they played Miami, he hit a clutch three. Yeah. So I'm looking at him like, okay, he coming in, he doing what he just need to do to be like, look, y'all gonna eat. I got to get my small portion and put up. So if LeBron didn't put no 40 or 28 a night, I need at least put up 10, 15 a night. And I'm normally a person that put up probably like 3 shots in the game. Bro. So I know he'll come through. I'm talking about Kuz and a couple of these other, and this what THT pull in at. Can you pull up with 25, 30 points?
If they were paying me $15, $20 million a year, I'd be almost $6 million a year, man. What? I come in averaging 15 off the bench, bro.
I'm gonna come in with a steady 10. I say I'm gonna start out with a steady 10 points.
What?
Anything higher than 10 is an excel in my range. So I'm coming in, bro. Look, I'm gonna start off the bench. I need to get hot real quick. 3, 6, 9, 12. Let me get 3, 6, 9, 12, or 2, 4, 6, 9. However I need to get these points. I'm trying to get 10 real quick. You can swing momentum either which way how you want to swing it. So, like you said, probably 6 man of you, I'll be a good clog in a good system or something like that. That's how I'm looking at it because I know I probably even when I play ball now, I know a nigga can eat. Shit, you dish it. I'm gonna get these little couple. Get my little rounds right here. Got one at top of the key. I'm good. Let them do their thing. Like if I'm Harden or Durant, say if I got like that, say if I got Harden talent and I'm on the court with them, I'm coming down. I'm looking. I know because the ball in Harden's hands is better. Yeah. So Kyrie ain't got the ball in his hand. KD. I know I can get my shot. I'm like, bro, I pull up right here and my shit going in. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And everybody around me confident let me shoot this bit, but I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm trying to get in. If I get in, bitch, to Kyrie, let him do his thing. He lay it up. I'm good. Like I'm facilitating the ball. And then when he want to go off, he can go off. That's why if they match up against them, they gonna sweep the Lakers, bro. I'm going gentleman sweep or sweep. It will not go 6. It will damn sure not go 7. Unless LeBron is playing out of his damn fucking mind every game. Get the whole squad. So, because they're going to have to score over 120 points a game with this squad.
And you got to play defense.
You're going to have to play something. And even if you play defense, you still finna get put on your head 25.
That's a terrible thing, but...
That's a sad ending.
Bro, that will scare me. Even though Bron, to me, Bron's maybe still the best player in the game, though, but then you got this 7-foot dude standing across from you, and you know it ain't shit you can do.
Nope.
It ain't shit.
He gonna get his
You can't double him.
He gonna get his buckets, He gonna get his fucking bucket.
He can average 30 easy.
He might miss a shot or two, but when the end that stat sheet come out, 25, 28, you gonna be looking on the stat sheet. I gave it up. Yeah, you gave it up. And it's okay.
They give him the rent, man. And Kyrie gonna give you, man, about 25, man. And James Harden, man, gonna give you 20, probably 25 too.
Shit, probably give you 42 if you leave him out there. And if you're really hot, you get one of them Jason Tatum games.
Yeah. And you got Joe Harris, man, give you
one of them KPJ Jr. games. KP Kevin Porter games. Shit, bro. Harden get them games regularly somewhere. So this team could go off any night on a base. with Blake Griffin, and he ain't lost. He lost.
A little bit.
Probably not the same, but he's damn so valuable on this team.
Yeah.
So,
But
however you want to take that. Yeah.
I'm like, boy, that boy ain't done this like 2 or 3 years, man. He up there dunking. Get your alleys.
Amazing what you can do when you're on a confident team.
But I thought, as a backup point guard, it's gonna be okay. Then I'm gonna say this: as a backup point guard, I think Derrick Rose would have been good on the Lakers though, because I know he can give me 18. He give me 15, 18, every night though. Yeah. And he a veteran. He ain't been to the final, but he done been in the playoffs though.
I think it would have been better in Miami.
Yeah.
I think I would have liked him down there in Miami with Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler and D Rose played together before. So I would have let Jay Butler do what he do.
Yeah.
I know Tyler Hero there and they got Bam Adebayo. I would have liked the D Rose down there in that situation. I like him at the Knicks, but he already been to the Knicks and I seen how they use him. I'm just like, no, I'm not saying he need to change teams all over, but if I was a Miami person, I would have tried to bring him in my organization to get him affiliated with Jimmy Butler and that supporting cast down there because I think he could have flourished in that. Probably not been the D Rose MVP, but a damn near valuable D Rose.
He still got it, man.
So, but again, he's in New York, and I'm happy for him and everything on that note. So, hey man, I don't see him going too far if the Lakers can't get this turned around. I'm gonna check out this game and whatnot with you. I'm
gonna ask you this though.
What up?
I know. Okay, so me and my home, because I was listening. Even Chris Broussard was saying this too though. Shannon mentioned it though. So if the Nets, they sweep everybody, they win this year. I think they gonna have a couple tough series though, but they gonna win in the East. They sweep everybody, they win, they go back to back. And you the LeBron or whatever, like you seen how they dominate the league. Would you think though? And Clay's supposed to come back next year.
Mm-hmm.
And so he not the same. Steph, because I heard what Steph said the other day. He was like, he wanted to explore free agency.
He ain't leaving
Golden State.
Hey, y'all have to see it before I believe.
Because man, if that happens, if he go over there with LeBron and AD and Drummond, I think that's the only thing they can take down the Nets though. That team right there, healthy man. That's the only thing. But
I got my money on KD. I go on with KD, and get what? That KD them can add a piece.
Ooh, yeah, though.
KD them can add a piece. So you think nobody want to come to Brooklyn? You ain't got to be too. Ain't Bradley Beal come win his shit up?
Yeah.
And what if you could somehow, is Russell Westbrook on a 1-year deal in Washington? Or can he be giving up? Like, can he be bought or whatever? Can he do?
On a 1-year deal.
If I'm them, bro, I'm really trying to work something out with Russell Westbrook, like low key. Cause I don't want Russell Westbrook just to be. I know he plays hard, and I'm very respectful and all that about it. But man, I want to see him on a championship team, and I want to see what he really gonna do. You know what I'm saying? With some competition, and he got something that's on the line that's viable. And if they get Steph Curry at the Lakers, okay, cool. But somebody will go up there to the Nets, and the Nets will get somebody. Now, even if it might be an older player, I ain't gonna say they're gonna get a high top market free agent player. He's gonna have to take less to get on the team. Like how they made all them contracts fit with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Andre, like all them high Klay Thompson, all them high price contracts. If he's willing to take less to go there to play with the Nets and he's the former championship, Blake Griffin stays there. Hey, I got my money on KD. I still got my money on KD. Even though Steph Curry can tip the scale within his broad range of shooting, but he'll just be him. Yeah. And see, they bench plus.
Yeah.
And guess what? Without them starting, guess what their record was? Their record still was good without all of them on the court. Yeah. So I'm still going with them over your bench.
Yeah.
Because y'all got to go sit down.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because LeBron will be 38 years old.
Unless he playing from start to finish every night throughout the playoffs. And that's what we want if I'm the Nets.
Yeah.
Play him. Play Steph. You're going to have to play him every night. Because if y'all sit down, I'm going to make sure my boys on this bench is ready. Because they going to whoop. Bro, I guarantee anybody on the bench is better than anybody on the Lakers bench.
Yeah.
Not as individually. Now, individually, they got some matchups the Lakers will win. But as a collective of a team, I'll take the Nets bench over the Lakers bench right now. Right now.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
that's how I look at it from my point of view.
Yeah.
How you?
I agree. Because the Lakers, Kuzma,
He just ain't
Kuzma
consistent.
disappointed me, man. Because he's
Just
supposed
ain't
to be better.
consistent, bro. Like, I expect to see him at least get 20. Like, I expect Lonzo Ball get 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I hope he can go up to, because Lonzo looked like a 29, 30. He looked like a LaMelo. And I thought, LaMelo is what I thought.
Yeah.
I like LaMelo, bro. Like, I'm finna go get buckets. You know what I'm saying? And he passing. And that's what I thought Lonzo would be. But he fine. You know what I'm saying? But each player is different. But that's what I thought Kuzma could be.
Yeah.
I thought he had that LaMelo in him a little bit. A 25-20 guy. And he
should have kept Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, he hit some shots, but
Yeah.
consistency, man. Consistency.
Yeah, I don't know. The Lakers was a way better team than last year than they was this year. But, you know, I love Paul Gasol, man, but Father Time has reached.
Man, don't do him like that.
I love Paul was Mark Gasol, but Father Time, man, had reached. He's just not the same player that he was in Toronto and, you know, in Memphis days. When he had Zach Randolph right beside him. He's not. He's slower and he kind of clogged up the lane a little bit now.
I got you.
I like Mark though.
Yeah, he good.
Mark can hit perimeter shots and all that.
Yeah, it's fair if you got that's a bench guy.
Yeah.
That's somebody who I want on the bench.
He's not starting.
You see, my starting lineup would be this. If this was real, I want Kyle Kuzma. I want Andre Drummond. I want LeBron James. I want Anthony Davis. And I want not Caldwell Pope. It would have to be another good person. So I would like a THT.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could have kept Rondo. Would have kept Rondo.
Yeah.
But you didn't. So I would have preferred THT. That's my starting lineup right there.
Right.
Bench. Mark Gasol. Caldwell Pope. What else they got?
Schroeder.
Yeah, Schroeder.
Yeah.
He's more of a bench guy. To me,
He
I don't
ain't
think it's a
starting
starter to
me,
me,
yeah.
man.
He's not starting me.
Now, somewhere else he could be a starter, but for the
LaMelo.
Lakers organization, I look at you as a second teamer.
Yeah.
Because I want THT, I want Kyle Kuzma, I want the two young studs with Cam, Anthony, LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
That's my starting five. And I put Kuz on first team because I think that when you look, and THT could be an upcoming person, but yeah. Or even if you don't want to put THT, give me Schroeder then.
Right. And
then THT could be second team and then he'll graduate into first team because I think THT could be a good player. It's just more defense and can he develop because to me, more effort. I just want them to score points because other teams are scoring points. They need buckets. I know LeBron can get buckets. I know AD when he can get buckets. I know Drummond can get buckets.
Mm-hmm.
I need other people that can get buckets and get buckets heavy because when you play the Clippers, which is the league-leading team in three-point shooting, when you play the Nets, damn near can shoot you out the building any night if anybody gets hot from three. And that's KD. And he can get hot around perimeter, three, key, elbow, left elbow, right elbow, any damn elbow. Both corners, it don't matter. If they get hot, you dead.
Yep.
And it's droughts where you guys do not score at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to kill you in the playoffs. And tonight, when I watch this game, I'm going to review it. Even if I have to do a self-review and hit you up, it's going to show. It depends on if LeBron plays, and if he doesn't, then I understand. But it's going to show.
Should have went out and got Lou Williams, though. Lou Williams would have been a good guy off the bench, though.
Mm-hmm. That would have been good, yeah.
But JR having moments, though. They got real. No. JR having moments. JR can hit shots, though.
Oh, they got Luke Dudley.
Dudley,
Yeah, Jared Dudley.
Jared Dudley still play for the Lakers?
And good second teamer. You
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
fun. You fun. You got your boys, you got your riders, but then you got good second team. Like when you look at the Bulls back in the days, like yeah, you see the star, but they had some good second teamers, bro.
Hey,
Like it's an organization thing. It's like an organization of players thing. Like you got players that you see the organization that put things, and you see why they're there what they here for.
right.
It ain't just luck, you know. So it's hard work, but it be put in place. So it's a lot, B. Yeah, it's gonna show in the playoffs again. I'd rather for them to face the Clippers early and get it over with to see what it is, because you face them late, and you just gonna be tired, because you gonna get worn out, because on the road to there, I'd rather go ahead and do what I gotta do now. If you can beat the Utahs and you know you can beat the Nuggets and you know you can beat the Mavericks and all these whoever players. If you think you can beat them in series, cool. I'd rather go ahead and play the Clippers straight up and just get it over with. Because if you play them in the conference finals, you gonna have to exude half your damn energy. So when you get to the finals, blowout.
Yeah.
Like when LeBron went with the Cavs, I knew it was a coffin sentence. It was a sweep. Was it a force? Yeah, he got swept.
He got swept that second time. If he got swept.
And it was nothing you could do. It was 3 Hall of Famers, just like this time when you play them. You got AD and Drummond. Still, nothing you're going to do because you don't have the points. You just don't have the points, and the way that they play ball and how they play different style is different from you guys. So, we'll see. And you know what I'm saying? I hope LeBron, he have to be himself again and just do it again, but AD, the rest of the team will have to step up. Like, and hopefully they do, but because that's just what it is, bro. Yeah. That's just what it is. Man, thank you guys for tuning into the Cold Factz podcast show, man. I really want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Even if you watch this replay back, if you heard us just talk, I'm very appreciative for Eli to always come through and set up.
Oh yeah, man.
And
anytime, bro. I enjoy it, bro.
Oh yeah, and as we invest and get more and more deeper in this, as I go more often as I do my podcast, he's going to be a very, very good part of that. So I'm gonna make sure that he's a part of that. You guys can be able to hear him. He always got his. What you want them to follow you with, bro, and get on which.
You can. I gotta get, like I said, I always say this. I gotta get back on my Twitter.
Yes.
But yeah, I be missing out, man. Twitter be going up. But if you follow me, on Facebook, my name Eli Johnson. You can follow me on Instagram, Eli, Eli_552 hold on, make sure I'm saying it right.
Yeah. Yeah, so y'all won't get mixed up.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all follow it.
Yeah, so Eli 5526. So yeah, you can follow me on those two apps or whatever. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, man, for having me on many times, man. I really do.
Oh yeah,
man, you doing big things, man, out here, man.
Man, I'm trying to,
you
bro.
Doing big things, man.
I'm trying to get this podcast and stuff up off the ground, man. I hope it grows over time, bro. Again, I'm very, very just thankful for doing it. As time grows, it'll get better and better. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we ain't got hardly nobody listening to nobody, but it is what it is. It gets what it gets, and I'm just glad to have you on, man, because I know you know real knowledge about sports, and as time goes on and progresses even further, I have more people on anyways, and you'll still be a part of that as well. So, with that being said, man, I want you guys to follow the show. Again, you can follow us on YouTube as well at the Cold Factz Podcast Show. If you're already subscribed, then just hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, just still hit the like button and leave a comment. Again, you can always leave a comment on the show and get back up with you. Again, when we go live on the show, if you want to leave a comment and be able to chime in, we'll give you a number to call. You can call in and we can be able to talk to you. Until then, be on the lookout for my tweet tonight about the game. Again, me and Eli, we really intrigued to see that because again, I had the Lakers going to the conference finals, but right now I don't see them even getting out the second round at least. So be in tune with that, and I'll let you guys know about that game.